have to be his code of honor, and how would you define his sense of humanity and mercy?
I like that description. I'm a big believer in the playfulness of work and the two not having to be separate entities. No matter what the subject matter, I think it should be joyful. And the interesting thing about this character initially that struck me was there was this villainous persona, but it was very important for George and I, we discussed it at length, to find the humanity in the character and to sprinkle in moments of vulnerability and understand that he too was a product of the wasteland. He too had suffered tremendously and had a traumatic past. Not to excuse his horrific actions, but to understand that he was responding and trying to survive in a very brutal space. There was a vibrance and a bombastic sort of nature on the page. I felt that this script was very different to the other Mad Max films. We discussed this as well at length, and wanted to lean into the absurdity of the character, wanted to lean into the polarity of him and have him be contradictory and hopefully surprising. I like the way that humour can lull you into a false sense of comfort, so that when you do something that is violent violent, it's unexpected, as opposed to kind of hinting at it or setting it up in a sort of more obvious way. But to have the freedom to be inconsistent, as we as humans are, I found creatively very satisfying, and I love every second of the experience. And I really thanks George.